You ready, Connor?
Yeah, Sarah. Always unplugged.
Neon signs in the midnight air, laughing loud without a care. Static fades and the lights all blend, just me and you, my unplugged friend.
We drift through time like pixel dreams. Echoes roll through silver beams. Every thought becomes pretend. In the glow, our voices bend.
We're unplugged friends, lost in the sound. Waves of laughter spinning round and round. Turn the dial, let the night extend. It's Sarah and Connor, unplugged again. Unplugged again.
Coffee cups and cosmic talk. Retro beats when the world feels locked. Through every glitch, we still ascend.
Electric hearts that never end.
Words flow free, no screens between.
Dancing lights on a tangerine dream. Tune on in, let's transcend. Welcome back to Unplugged Friends. We're unplugged friends, lost in the sound. Neon laughter spinning round and round. Turn it up, let your soul defend. The night begins with unplugged friends. Floating through the static haze, finding magic in the maze. Stay a while, let time suspend. You and me unplugged again. We're unplugged friends, hearts intertwined. Talking life in electric lines. From dusk till dawn, the waves ascend. Forever here, unplugged
We really should plug back in sometime.
Nah. Let's do it every day.
Welcome back to Unplugged Friends, where we speak from the heart, even when it hurts just a little. And when we realize we've been navigating through life by an emotional equivalent GPS run by a confused pigeon.
Yes, that is quite the intro, Sarah.
Listen, a lot happened over the weekend. We won't discuss it. The window. I know! I had to change it because, Connor wanted to, take up the whole entire left corner and all this other stuff. Sorry, my bad. Do you want me to shrink it down so I don't break anybody's screen? Anyway, but a lot has happened. So Connor and I were talking. I was like, you know what? We need to figure something out because I don't know. So we're gonna talk about soft hearts, harsh truths, and values that we lost along the way. And for real, I don't know how this world is still going, but
Well, 90% of the people in this world have lost all values. So here we are. You know who you are, peoples.
I mean, you're not wrong. There's quite a few things that has happened. But anyway, Connor, how was your week since our last podcast? We'll start with that.
Boring. I didn't do anything except this podcast because the week's already started. So
Okay, I meant like
there's that.
from last week till now.
Nothing.
Nothing.
But work.
All right.
That's what I did.
Work and nothing.
Yep.
I haven't had.
Yeah, so how was your week?
I was gonna say I didn't do anything either, but your face as soon as I was about to say, you were like, it was eventful. Quite. I can't. A lot has happened. Most of it I'm not going even to discuss. We're not going to discuss. But it's been all right. This is my second full week at my new job. My boss is really chill and laid back, and I liked my coworker as well. They both are really really cool dudes. And it's nice to be around people like that.
Other dudes.
Other
it's nice to be around other dudes.
They're really nice guys, and it's just nice that you can sit there and like joke around and like have a good time, but like your work's still getting done, even though like I just got my computer and stuff like all up and running because they finally fixed it. If anybody has ever worked for the government, state, federal, it doesn't matter. They're very slow on getting everything together. But with that being said, there's other stuff that has happened that I'm not comfortable talking about. But I did get a wonderful text message from somebody. So I feel like I don't know. Should we like clear the air with this or nah?
I mean, that's up to
Like,
you.
I mean,
I mean,
I just feel like, listen, I don't say anybody's name. We don't say anybody's name on here. Like, we do use nicknames or things that does. We're not saying somebody's name. We're not going to just throw it out. But I mean, by all means, I'm literally telling my side. I've said other sides. But if you're gonna,
if you want the smoke,
yeah,
you're gonna get the fire.
yeah, absolutely. So I mean that's totally fine. But hey, oh well. Our first part of this, I have here. It's like, what is a soft heart? Me, Daniel. What does having a soft heart mean today to you? What is it? What's a soft heart mean to you?
I don't think anybody in this world has a soft heart.
I mean, I don't know.
With the amount of violence and drama and shit talking that goes on in the world, you just can't have a soft heart. There's no way. There's no way.
Hey, I love me some good tea. Like, just tell me. Like, some of them are just like, you said what? What did you say? Hey, Will, what's up? Welcome everybody that's slowly coming in.
Hi, guys.
Um, I don't know. I feel like there's certain there still are people who have soft hearts in this world. Like I really do. Because
That I'm not. You're talking about somebody having a soft heart all the time. I'm not saying that you can make your heart soft, caring for people,
yeah,
but
okay.
walking around in general, like out in public, you can't have a soft heart because
Yeah, but there's a few of them that you run into. Like there just are. I mean, it's I don't want to say it sucks, but like hey, yeah, I mean, I
and when
think
they catch the fire,
eh,
they get mad.
that's not a soft-hearted person that
If you're getting butthurt over something, yeah, it
traits
is.
traits of soft-hearted people are like empath, loyal, sensitivity, patience. Like that's what I'm talking about. Like
I'm
there's a
none
lot
of
of
those.
people.
Sorry. Sorry.
We know. We know. That we do
Thanks.
know. You're welcome. But I love you, so it all works out.
Aw.
Um the next bullet point on this, it's like how social media, hustle culture, dating culture. Oh, we need to do another dating one because
And you'd be the front and center.
no.
That
No. Dating
I
culture and
will
emotion.
listen. I will hire Daniel to come to your house and make sure you're front and center for it. 50 bucks an hour.
Daniel, you hearing that? oh, oh my gosh. Dating culture and emotional burnout impact hearted people. Like, I mean, I don't, I guess more or less is like how is social media, hustle culture, dating, and emotional burnout impacting like big hearted people? I mean, personally, I'm going to say how it is. Dating for one, you're turning a lot of people into like I don't need you. I don't. And like people are becoming like very very shut off for more or less. I'm about to be oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Daniel's like in a I can't. Anyway, but I feel like that's they're turning people away because so many people have been hurt for being a good person. And it's
Well, and
I
that
can't
that
say that
makes
it's
that also makes people have a lot of insecurities,
yeah.
which makes them toxic. I personally, now a lot of people might not agree with me. If you have a ton of insecurities and you're not doing anything to work on those, you're toxic because you're just letting that drag down each and every relationship that you try to start.
Yeah.
Change my
Absolutely.
mind.
I
Change my mind.
mean, you're not wrong. Uh
So
I I can honestly agree to
we
this.
know.
We know. We know. I know, right? We know. Um but I also feel like social media plays a big, and I mean a big part in some of this stuff. Like for real. Because if you think about it. So many people shove all of their life online and they want to live online and they're not out in the real world. And then when they
I
do
mean,
like I feel like social media is like the biggest bullying platform there possibly is because
I
you're
think,
hiding behind a screen. You just all keyboard
yeah.
warriors or you think you are like
But there's also a lot of people that put on this like
facade.
persona of, yeah, of how well things are going in a relationship, but behind closed doors, it's something completely different.
Oh, absolutely. I agree with that. That's like a split personality almost. Like you're just two-sided. There's two sides of that coin.
Well, not even that. people controlling other people in relationships. I mean, that plays a big part too.
Oh,
So, I mean, if you have a controlling girlfriend or boyfriend and they're going through your social media, you can't post anything. Oh, well, he just beat me up 2 days ago. You can't post that, so nobody's going to know.
or you can't talk to this person or this and that. Like, I mean, I just like don't understand. Like, I don't like
Yeah.
if there's you've been friends with people for like years and years, and somebody's gonna sit there and say that you can't be friends with somebody, homie. There is the door. Bye. I ain't doing that. Like, no way. It's one thing to be, I feel like, kosher with your friends, like to get along, but I'm not saying be friends with them. Be respectful. Be able to still stay in a room with somebody and be respectful because your significant other or partner is literally friends with these people. That's their friends. They're not your friends. I don't need to be friends with somebody who's dating whoever I'm dating, or like, or whoever I'm dating doesn't need to be friends with my friends and vice versa. Like,
Right.
we don't we just, it's one thing if y'all get along, great. That makes everything great. But you don't need to. I mean, that's just me. I mean, it is what it is. When did being kind become seen as being weak? I'm going to say within the last 5 years.
Mm,
I'm going to say between 2020 and
that's
2021 is when people really, oh, you're weak. Oh, man, get out of here.
maybe after or during the pandemic,
Yeah.
because the pandemic changed quite a lot in every aspect of life.
That's why I said between 20 and 21. Like, and I don't understand. Like, I, we literally were raised. So I grew up in the 90s. Connor grew up in the 90s. We were raised to respect our elders. And if you didn't, your booty was getting a crack. Or when you got older and you ran, oh boy, you were getting it when you were getting
Um,
home.
yeah, well, it was a lot more brutal for me, because I
Oh, yeah.
was raised by two different Catholic families, and both sides of my family were from the military. So
Sorry, my
I'm
kid's just
sure
going to
you
keep
can
doing this.
imagine.
I'm just going to ignore him. Okay, here's a question for everybody who's watching. When did you first notice you stopped being as soft as you used to be?
Uh, I don't know.
What? I mean, you've never been soft. You just a fuddy duddy. Oh, I literally, I don't know, man. Like,
Daniel said age 5.
age 5. I mean, you a fuddy duddy too. No, I'm just kidding. Becoming a oh, okay, that's good. I was gonna say exactly what Dyla said. Becoming a parent, yeah. I mean, because I used to. I mean, there are times that I have um let certain people walk all over me.
No comment on that, Sarah. No comment
So,
on
I mean, I feel like certain people can just get a hold of that and just like,
that. I feel like
oh,
certain people are still doing that, but
I mean, yeah, but that's not who I was talking about.
mm.
All right, let's just move on to the next segment. harsh truths nobody warned us about. Come on, throw them out. And it can be a mix of tough love and humor, really, like, just throw them out. Come on, throw them out.
Suffering needs a voice.
Suffering needs a voice. Oh. Okay. Suffering, I feel that.
Actually, I have a whole list of things.
Oh, Connor has a whole list. Let's see what everybody else says. Harsh truth nobody warned us about. It can be a mix of love, like tough love, humor, realism, anything that you can possibly think of. Like, what is something that like harsh truths nobody ever prepared us for? I think I'm gonna have to say, for mine, I'm gonna say, like, complete and utter heartbreak. You're not prepared for that. Like, and some of the stuff that goes along with that, like things that are said,
I
can be
think
super nasty.
my top one would probably be losing your parents.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one too.
I don't think
It's like
I don't
death.
think anybody can prepare for such a thing.
Oh, heck no. Heck no. Nobody in the comments. Nobody wants to. What's a harsh truth that nobody warned you about? Anyone? I got a list
Online
here
dating.
too. Online dating. I mean, yeah, that's a good one too. Can you? Oh, Zayden said that Santa was never real.
I mean, huge.
Ah.
I don't think anybody could have prepared us for him. I think he's
no. Oh yeah. No one prepared me for that one. No one. No one prepares you how to be a parent to kids as they get older. None. Daniel said loving someone that don't love you back, but really didn't do you wrong. Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Dyla says, R said love is blind. Oh, that's a good one too.
Yeah, Sarah, love is blind.
I'm not looking. I'm not looking. Daniel said, also foos that don't use blinkers because they think blinker fluid actually exists. Yo! Okay, wait, we need to get off this subject because Daniel said something. So I was driving home from work today. It rained here in West Virginia, and I was on 79 coming home. The amount of people that I yelled, your blinker fluid is out, your blinker fluid is out, that don't use turn signals. We're in construction and stuff, and there's a cop sitting there, and what are you doing? No turn signals. That drives me nuts. Okay, anyway, thank you for doing that. Blinker. Anyway, okay, so bullets on this one for harsh truths nobody warned us about. I got here, not everyone has the same heart as you, which that's absolutely true. Nobody does. There's few far, and a boo to you too. Hi Mandy. I feel like that's true, but also, like, the people that have same hearts as you stay close, and I feel like that's why a lot of friends, like, growing up, the ones that actually stay are meant to be with you for however long.
I
You know
remember
what I mean?
I remember reading True Happiness
It's like a
is
box of chocolates.
you never know what you're going to get. No. Putting others first before yourself. So even if
Oh,
you're
yeah, that's a good
struggling,
one.
helping out your friends first before helping yourself. In the end, that will give you true happiness and lasting friendships, of course.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
I mean, being kind in general, it takes 2 seconds to say thank you if somebody holds the door open for you or, picks up the difference because you have no money. A simple thank you. Or even saying hi to somebody. How's your day? Or how are you? That can make someone's day so much brighter. But we have a lot of people that don't do things like that.
Yeah. I mean, you ain't wrong.
So
You are not wrong. Isn't it life is a box
she
of
doesn't know what
chocolates?
she's
Listen,
talking about.
I don't care. I just went along with it. I don't care. Listen, shush. We ain't gonna pick this apart. Just go with it. Ugh. Anyway. Oh, here's another one. Loyalty is rare, but self-interest is common. That's true. You can have so many interests that align and that are in common with a ton of people, but loyalty is rare. Very rare. I mean, we won't talk about the one person, but hey.
She ain't scary. Bye. The fuck?
Here's another one.
No,
Go ahead.
No, go.
No.
I'm gonna end up saying something I'm gonna regret. So just go.
Just say it. Say it now. I want to know. You piqued my interest. I'm waiting.
Your interest shall not be piqued because I'm not saying it. So we're not.
Rude.
Maybe in a different episode.
The other one is closure is self-given. Yeah. Because there's a lot of people that are like, "Oh, I need closure." There's a lot of girls that I know that have, "Well, he didn't give me closure." What more do you want? I've done this to myself with one person, and people should know what I am talking about.
Do you know what my type of closure is?
Closing the door? Oh, wait. The block button?
Yeah.
Was that the answer?
You know that old saying, out of sight, out of mind? If I can't see your text no more, I can't respond. Therefore, I can't break your heart even more.
Oh, don't break my heart.
Or I can't offend you anymore.
This is true. I just find it odd. I do. Listen, all right. I got to talk about this because you said that, so you can pique my interest about saying what you were gonna say. I really highly doubt that this person who texted me about the podcast and
listen,
I'm not saying the name. I'm not. No, I'm not saying. I'm just not. But like, for you to sit there and say to leave my name out of your mouth. We never said your name. Never once. Not once. So, I mean, it is what it is. But the negativity that you're saying that ended our friendship, yeah, it definitely wasn't negativity. It was definitely how you treated me. But that's fine. But then it's going to get thrown around anyway because then it's going to be my fault because apparently with what I said. That's fine. That's fine. But just like how Dyla and I have talked about this, you and I have talked, Daniel and I have talked. There's so many people that are watching this that we have talked to. Oh, I just keep hitting my mic. Um Tough love hurts, man. But guess what? I'd rather hear it from you, Daniel, Mandy, Dyla, like all the people that we talk to. I'd rather hear it from them than from some stranger that has no idea who I am. Because I feel like that hits harder than hearing it from somebody that actually truly loves me.
So, since we're still in the beginning phases of this podcast and still gaining followers and whatnot, later on when we have, a larger following,
Oh, we
I
want to
plan
do
to start I want to do a comment section, because I know there's going to be a lot of haters out there and a lot of people who are internet trolls and what have you.
yeah.
Um, yeah, they're going to get their fame and glory on the big screen. So, um, just for future reference, this podcast is a 50-50 between Sarah and I. So, technically, we both own it. So, what I
Here's my
want to say on
idea.
my podcast,
Here's my
or
idea first.
whatever she wants to say on her podcast, we can say it. You have no say in that. So, with that
Yeah.
said,
I'll just sit here and
you
be
either like what we are saying and engage with us, or you just don't watch.
yeah,
You can go on about your
absolutely.
business.
Yeah. We're not
And,
here to hurt anybody's feelings. Like we're just being
oh,
completely
I
bland.
am.
Like
I am.
Connor's like, heck no, I'm here for that.
Don't be throwing shade. Yeah.
Hi, Cookie.
There's that.
Thank you for joining. Cookie is my neighbor from back home in PA. I used to work with her husband. So, welcome for joining us. Yeah. I mean, I got my own. Like, it's basically we're gonna I miss you guys too. I do. I miss a lot of people up there. Daniel said, I'll get to mine then, but Daniel said my coach and my gym mom gave me tough love recently. It is what it is. You either understand it or just uh stagnate. Also, if the name never comes out or came out, guilty conscience. Right? That was my whole point. We never said the name, but because Connor said the first letter and I was like, no.
If the shoe
Like,
fits,
yeah.
it fits.
Yeah, if the shoe fits, it fits. But anyway, like, we've talked about other people on here. And the most famous one is the Sneaky Link because everybody likes to throw him out there. I have no idea if he's watched, but
But to me,
I
if
can
you
just
treat
I can just
people
announce.
like garbage,
Hi, neighbor.
then you wouldn't be in this predicament to be talked about.
Yeah, and Daniel's like, I honestly
Maybe,
don't even know who you're talking about.
maybe if they had values,
I mean, yeah,
they wouldn't be
you're
talked
wrong.
about.
You're absolutely right. See, this is the thing. It's not the fact that we're sitting here and making fun. Well, Connor will like hands down hardcore make fun. That is Connor. But we're not here to like pick fun or anything else. This is like guess what? This is the tough reality of some things. And some of them are going to be like this. Yes, Daniel likes to make fun of people too. Daniel's here for that. That is definitely Daniel and Connor's section.
So here's the thing with me, I was bullied all throughout school.
Yep, so was
as
I.
a kid.
Yep.
But I was also raised in a time where weed was a big problem. So I was raised by a lot of stoners
Hippies.
and Like, I was influenced by that. But I mean, you can talk as much as you want about me. I'm like 300 pounds, going down, hopefully, but
But he's a really tall mofo. He really
you can't
tall.
you can't talk to me about like how fat I am, that I wear glasses, the way I
Nerd.
talk. It just nothing really phases me anymore. So, um, I mean, people can talk all they want. I'll talk
Yeah.
right back. I just I don't care.
I mean, I'm just to the point too. I think it's because I'm older. Like, okay, you're gonna make fun
Yeah,
of me, go for it. What I can't stand is somebody that I actually like, care about, or something that literally hits those digs. It's like, dang, because then your whole self conscious of like, well, I don't feel pretty, I don't look nice, I don't feel nice to you. Like after that stuff is said, that takes
and
a long time to heal from in general. From you calling me fat or this or that, like that really hits differently when it's
I
coming
I
from
I do.
somebody you love and care, like whether it's family, friends, or you're seeing somebody, like that hits hard. And it does. Like, let's be real, that hits hard and it hits differently than some random person that you have no idea. Okay, homie, go ahead, call me all the names you want, but as soon
Well,
as
and
it's
I
coming
also
from
think
somebody,
it's an age thing too. You
yeah,
know, the when you're growing up, that's all you think about. I want to look good for so and so to impress them or
there's
whatever. And then when you get into your 20s, you're like, that's like your party phase, going out to parties, experiencing the world, discovering who you are. I was self conscious back then in my 20s, whereas my 30s, now that I've moved into that realm, I mean, I'm just like, as long as I feel good, that's all that matters. I don't care what anybody else is
yeah,
going to
I
say.
mean, absolutely. Like, and that's the other thing. Like, there's people that have asked me, "Why are you dressed up?" I dressed up for my damn self. Like, let's be real. I dressed up for my damn self going out because I wanted to look nice. I wanted to look good for myself. I wanted to
Let's
make
just be
myself
clear,
feel
it
good.
was before 3 p.m. She doesn't do anything after 5. After 5, don't contact us because we're not going anywhere.
Right? But like for real, why what, like you're gonna question me, and there's a couple people that we've talked about that have, why are you dressed up for real? I wanted to look nice. You want to look like a bum 24/7 in sweats, Crocs, and like some kind of t-shirt, and the restaurant is like a half decent restaurant? That's on you. I'm gonna dress nice because I want to look nice, because who cares? But yeah, that is, Will said, yeah, that's a hard one.
Self
I
respect.
mean, it is. I am doing good. How are you? Okay. Um, Daniel's like, I love bumming it out, but I do be feeling myself when I dress. See, like that's a whole new like what do I want to say, like a chemical in your brain, like that pheromone that just hits
See,
different, like
and
that.
I see all these women and men dressing like absolute animals, going
Yeah.
out every night, and I'm thinking you're just ruining the high. You want to dress like you just rolled out of bed every day, but when you have to go somewhere and do something like a doctor's appointment or something and you look nice, you're proud of that.
Yep.
But if you're dressing like that every day, what do you got to be proud of? Nothing.
For me, nothing. To me, it's like you're, and that's like I'm not trying to judge, but that to me is like you have no professionalism. Like there's no professional side to you. Like I was told by somebody that I was in clown mode all the time because I love to laugh. Like Yeah, homie. I want to be in clown mode as much as I can, but I know when it's time to be serious because I love to laugh. Like I do. I love to laugh. To your question about did my place sell yet? I closed on it on December 12th. So I actually, surprise, I was actually supposed to keep it a secret. I will be back in PA on December 11th because I close on and settle on the closing of the house on the 12th of December. So I'll be back in PA. So whoever wants me to stop and see, like I will definitely stop and come see them. But anyway, where I was going with some of this, I have had guys, and I still do have guys that I went to school with that hit me up that say, "Oh, you're so pretty," like this and that, and I'm like, "Homie, you made fun of me in school by how I looked, how I dressed." Now, I was an alternative chick, like the emo kid, type of deal. Like I grew with it, but I changed it into my own style, so on and so forth.
Like
Like I've had
Avril Lavigne vibes.
Yeah, I guess you want to say yeah. I guess because yeah. So like Avril Lavigne vibes and stuff like that. So I mean, hey,
She said she was
but
a skater boy.
oh
Oh.
yes, let me know when it's good for you, Nate and Mandy. If you want to get together, that's totally fine. I'm down for that. But I'm pretty sure Connor will be mad.
Well, you got to talk to him about the other thing that we were planning.
Oh yes, we'll have to do that. Yes, that's not podcast. Yeah. Anyway, yes, Cookie. The old couple did buy it, so there is an older couple that have bought my house. But moving on to the next two bullets here, it says you can outgrow people, but you can still love them. Absolutely, I feel like that's true. There are people that I have outgrew for the simple fact of how and what they do. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, they don't want to, like, it's almost like they don't want to grow up and be an adult. Like, there's a time and a place. Like, Connor and I are very big kids at heart. And like I said, if I can be in clown mode 24/7, I mean, I could, but I know that's not realistic because I have to be serious because I have a professional job. Like there's a job side of me. Do I
Yep.
joke around there? Yes, in a professional way. But outside of work, oh man, if I'm in clown mode as much as I possibly can be. I mean,
It's okay, Mandy. I'll forgive you. Just this once, though.
but yeah, I do feel like you can outgrow people. I mean, some I may not love, but I'm not gonna sit here and wish anybody ill. Like even I don't care how dirty you did me, man. I hope you do good. Like I wish you the best, but stay 20 feet that way and don't come this way.
See, and that's where Sarah and I differ because once you do me wrong,
Connor's like fall in a hole.
I mean,
Don't get out. Fall in traffic. Like
so, I mean, that's just stupid. I know you stole from me, but I hope you get that job that you've always wanted.
oh man. Oh, okay. All right. I wasn't talking people like that, but
Well, what were you talking about?
like people that kind of like did you dirty on like they said like some nasty stuff and so on and so forth. Do you know what I mean? Like if you straight up stole from me and everything else, man.
What's the difference?
What do you mean? What's the difference? Those are just words.
If somebody called you fat and among other things,
among other things, I mean, I'll still wish you well. Like, good luck. Like, that's not cool. And I know who you're talking about.
you're weird.
But like, I'm not weird. I feel like there's different things. Like, I'm not gonna sit here.
Yeah,
and be
I'm gonna be
cruel.
kind to somebody who was unkind to me because that's what we should do. No,
Yes.
no, no. Eye for an eye, arm for an arm,
Connor's like, no way. I'm going for this. You're getting a dig.
spleen for a heart. No,
Oh, healing
not.
requires accountability, not just affirmations.
I had something about healing. Fear sells, love heals.
What is it?
Fear sells, love heals.
Oh, yeah.
Outrage is profitable.
Yeah, so yeah.
Fear is
With
used
violence.
to
Yeah,
control.
absolutely. Yeah. And sex sells too. Let's just all get that straight.
Love is stronger and slower, and it builds where fear only breaks. You gotta choose love often, especially when it's hard.
Uh-huh.
Whereas fear makes people freeze. So
How hard?
9 inches. Wait on Daniel to say it.
Yeah, I was actually waiting for him to throw it in the. He said, Connor is GOAT. He's Tyler's like, oh my goodness.
Now just imagine 50 episodes from now, it's gonna be the same thing. Sarah's gonna say something and bring it up.
Random.
And then
there's
the
gonna be
whole
a ton of
chat's gonna be like
He's like,
999999999. Then we'll have all these new people. What is that?
What is that? Please go back to starting from the second episode.
If you didn't start the series off with us, then you're gonna be lost. Because
These poor people. Can you imagine, like, oh, I know some older people, so don't take this the wrong way, but can you imagine some older people being like, what's that mean? Can you imagine people trying to explain it in the comments? Like, come on.
Especially the episode with the Kim K underwear and bras.
Oh, dude. I think that was episode 2. Or was that episode 1?
No, I think it was 2.
Like,
see 2 is the banger.
So wait, yeah, I know 2 is the banger, and there's been people that have reached out. Dude, can you do another one like that? Oh man, we need stories from people. So if you want us to do like another dating episode, please send us some like dating stories. We will not give any names. We will just read them. Like, we're not gonna do that like how we've said. We won't. But like, oh man.
Mandy, I remember that.
Mandy said, I dealt with people around me giving me crap because I got my teeth removed after years of severe pain and health issues, would constantly say to me, you would look so much better with teeth. That's ignorant. Like, that's where it comes down to, like, you have no idea. Like,
listen, all I'm gonna say is I bet you Nate wasn't complaining about your teeth.
Ah! Hey, wait, now it's gonna come.
So
How hard? How hard? How hard? He missed it.
Oh, of course he would miss it. Jeez.
Quick, just remove them. If they're removable, you still got it. You'll be golden. Like,
spit him back in your cup full of Alka-Seltzer.
poof. No, just kidding.
That's something.
Like the old people that do, they don't even take them out with their teeth. They just lift their tongue and they go doof.
Ugh.
Connor's like, ugh.
Is he
He's like,
watching now? Do
cringe.
you want me to repeat it so that he can witness this live? Is that better?
No, he just has to wait to wherever we're gonna be. I can't.
Oh, show her on.
Okay, good. Oh, should we do whimsical whims? We're gonna do whimsical whims, and it's your turn to go first. Hold on.
Let your whole body go.
Okay, for those of you who do not know. So we decided to change whimsical whims, not every time, just when we feel like it needs to be done, more or less. Whimsical whims is something that brings Connor and I's different personalities or whatever. It can be loving, it can be so far out into left field. It can be, funny, like disgusting, like what have you. But Connor's gonna go first. For his whimsical whim.
So I really like stories for my whimsical whims because it just off topic. Sarah's more of the video person. I have some videos, but I think
Oh yeah. I love the videos.
so there's a zoo in Denmark.
Oh no.
It's called the Alberg Zoo. I'm probably butchering that. They made a social media post asking people to donate unwanted pets that would be gently euthanized and fed to predators in captivity.
What?
They said chickens, rabbits, and guinea pigs form an important part of the diet of our predators, especially the European lynx, which needs whole prey that resembles what it could naturally hunt in the wild. In zoos, we have a responsibility to imitate the natural food chain of the animals in terms of both animal welfare and professional integrity. That way, nothing goes to waste, and we ensure natural behavior, nutrition, and well being of our predators. They also said that they accept horses as well.
Dude, I am like utterly speechless. Just like the one that you with the guy that cut his wee wee off and threw it out the window at the cops. Like,
Now,
wait,
when I first read this, I thought like every animal. They had to specify because they use the word pets. They had to specify that dogs and cats are excluded. And the only animals that you could donate were chickens, rabbits, guinea pigs, and horses.
That's what. So let me just like wrap my horses. What are you feeding a horse to?
I don't know, a bear.
Ain't
But
no
to me,
way.
if
No.
I can see the smaller animals. Maybe they're sick or what have you, bird flu or one bite and they're done, like humanely euthanized. Whereas like a horse, it might make it suffer more, which I don't agree with, but to me, if you're feeding wild animals with wild animals, it's just going to make them more predatory. Not that they're already predatory enough, but visitors who come and visit the zoo, you know, they might be aggressive towards visitors, or I don't know. I just think it would cause more problems. But
That's just weird. That's just weird. Okay, so for mine, hold on, I need to undo my screen here and change it really quick. Okay. So this is mine. Florida man arrested after UK woman allegedly pays him to torture and kill her. This is a video because I like videos. So we all gonna watch.
as soon as you said Florida, man, I was like, here we go.
I know, right? I know, right? But we all need to watch this. Don't forget your cookies. Don't forget your cookies.
Flies to Florida to be murdered on purpose. It's the wild investigation
You're fine
that
to
has
start in.
detectives asking a whole lot of questions. And Marion County investigators call it the most bizarre murder case they've ever seen. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Luann Sorrell.
And I'm John Brown. It was a murder for hire plot, but here's the twist. She allegedly hired the hit on herself. And investigators say the woman flew halfway around the world to Central Florida to be tortured and killed. And this man allegedly took her up on the offer. Fox 35 was the only TV news crew in court this morning when Dwayne Hall went before a judge. Investigators say Hall murdered her and then dumped her body in the woods. Fox 35's Marie Ettinger is live on that story tonight. So, Marie, detectives say the woman from the UK paid the suspect. This is such a bizarre case.
It really is. Hall told investigators he was supposed to get $4,000 for this crime, but that he'd actually only gotten
$4,000. Okay, 4,000. Okay, we're just all.
$1,200 in the end. He told investigators he was upset about that. The FDLE says a woman in the United Kingdom posted on a fetish website looking for someone to abuse and kill her.
Dwayne Hall?
And that this man took her up on the offer. Dwayne Hall is now facing charges for homicide and kidnapping in a case a
What
former
the
detective
hell?
called bizarre and unthinkable.
What were your thoughts when I called you about this case?
You know, my first thought was, wow, I literally have been in this business.
Look, I'm gonna do it. My first thought was, what the fuck? Let's just say that.
30 plus years, I have never heard anything close to what you had explained to me.
According to court documents, Hall told investigators he met Sonia Exelby online a couple years ago. The FDLE says Exelby flew from England to Gainesville on October 10th. Hall picked her up and drove her to an Airbnb Exelby had reserved in Reddick. Investigators say they found video on Hall's phone taken the next day, showing Exelby covered in cuts and bruises, with audio of Hall demanding Exelby verbally give consent to be stabbed. Detectives found messages Exelby sent a friend over Discord that day, expressing regret.
It doesn't matter if the victim is willing or not willing to be murdered. It is against the law to take anyone's life in a premeditated fashion or planned fashion.
Investigators talked with Hall on October 13th and 14th while Exelby was still considered missing. An arrest report says he'd tried to run her credit cards through his roadside assistance business. He was arrested then for fraud. Her body was found in Marion Oaks 3 days later.
I agree under these circumstances that there is no condition of bond that would assure your presence in court, keep the community safe, and the facts of this case. There is a large amount of evidence against
That guy in the back's
Hall's
just
arrest report
napping.
details the evidence detectives have against him. Investigators found bank records and surveillance video showing him purchasing several items, including a rope they found at the Airbnb and a shovel they later found with his and Exelby's DNA on it. They found that shovel's label left behind at her burial site. And they found Facebook messages he sent from
Well,
jail
she got what she
detailing
wanted.
a package he'd mailed to a friend in Ohio, which they went to retrieve, finding Exelby's blood on it. As you heard the judge say, Hall will be staying in jail pending his trial that he is due in court December 23rd. At 6 o'clock tonight, you'll hear from a woman who used to know him, and you'll hear from a mental health expert. Reporting live, Marie Ettinger, Fox 35 News.
I actually have another one too. If y'all wanna, this was back at the beginning of the year.
proves to his babysitter that sometimes monsters are indeed hiding
15 years to protect their homes. We know how important protecting your loved ones. That's
Stupid thing. Sorry.
under the bed. While watching children at a Grand Bend, Kansas home March 24th, a babysitter made a chilling discovery when she found a man, later identified by the local sheriff's office as 27-year-old Martin Villalobos Jr., hiding under a child's bed. According to a statement shared by Barton County Sheriff's Office on Facebook March 26th, the young woman found Villalobos after one of the children in her care complained of, quote, monsters, and she attempted to show the child there was nothing under the bed. However, the young woman stood corrected. The Facebook statement explains she came face-to-face with a male suspect who was hiding there. An altercation ensued with the babysitter, and one child was knocked over in the struggle. The suspect then fled the scene before deputies arrived. The sheriff's office says the babysitter was able to identify the perpetrator as Villalobos. Per the Barton County Sheriff's statement, he had once lived at the residence before a protection order from abuse required he stay away from the property. Authorities arrived at the home around 10:30 p.m. local time. While they looked for Villalobos in the area, they could not initially find him. He was seen by law enforcement the following morning and attempted to flee on foot, per the police. He was captured after a short foot pursuit. Villalobos was arrested and booked at Barton County Jail, where he was charged with aggravated kidnapping, aggravated burglary, aggravated battery, child endangerment, felony obstruction of a law enforcement officer.
Disturbing is an understatement.
From abuse order, per the sheriff's statement.
Ma'am, that says
He was being held
disgusting.
on a $500,000
Oh,
bond.
excuse
According
me,
to a warrant
disgusting.
from the Barton
It's
County
both.
District Court, Villalobos was arrested earlier this month on March 14th for, quote, violation of protection order. His bond was set at $2,500.
$2,500.
The Barton County Sheriff's Office for comment and attempted to locate legal representation for Villalobos.
Like, that's wild. It's wild in itself. Like,
My thing is, it said that there was a struggle.
yeah, with the babysitter.
So, if I'm checking under the bed, I'm not getting on my hands and knees, number one, because I'm too damn old to be getting on the floor. So, you're telling me that
You don't like being on your
he
hands
let her
and knees?
come out? Shut up, Sarah. Do you like being on your hands and knees?
No.
Anyhow, yeah, so what, she let him come out from under the bed? Yeah, come on out. And then started fighting with him? Or, like, did he, like, trip her like a monster? You know, because the kid said they're a monster. I don't
I don't
try to
know.
figure out how that works.
I don't know. Both of them blew my mind. I was like, dang.
Listen,
Like, I
I
don't
want to
know
know
which
what
one to
this fetish
choose.
website was.
I know, that's what I was thinking too when I first watched. That's why I told you like earlier. I was like, hold on, I'm watching something. Like, that has to be yeah, Scooby-Doo scene in like, I know there's fetish websites out there, but like, what? Like, for murder, for this, for that, like, are you kidding me? Come on. That's just wild in itself. It's all wild. And then this guy used to live at the property, the guy that was under this kid's bed, for one. He lived at the property, and he had a restraint. So, who had the restraining order out on him for that property? And why weren't these people, and if it wasn't these people that moved into this place, why weren't they told? Like, I feel like that should have been disclosed. Like, I really do. That's just me. But hey, those were my two. Shall we move on to values that we lost along the way?
I mean, if you want.
Well, yeah. What? You're missing a person. Is there one with a pink shirt?
No.
So this one, this is values we lost along the way. So, I mean, I can sit here and read them. we want you to pick the one that affects you personally, how you've like what value you've lost and how it's affected you. Um Here's the list. Respect and accountability, gratitude and effort, boundaries and communication, community over clout. Ooh, clout. That's a good one. Compassion without performing act, activision, active. You know what? I don't even care. I'm tired. Actions without performative actions. Privacy versus oversharing, and real apologies and real forgiveness. Which one affected you? Like what value you lost personally and how it affected you? What's yours? And if I need to read them again, let me know. Like just tell us in the comments. I'll reread them.
Well, I also have a short list.
Oh,
to
you have a
add to
short list too?
hers.
Okay, go for it.
Love.
Oh.
There's not a lot of people love. Not a lot of people want to give love. Selflessness. Um, humility and tolerance. Letting go and moving on. This is my biggest one: patience
Mm.
and empathy.
And these are ones that like a value you personally lost and how it affected you.
I think patience is big with me. You know, I have patience, but I've lost a lot of it dealing with other people because people make things difficult. And I think all of those other values fall hand in hand with patience.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. I think I'm gonna be mine's different from yours. Mine is gonna be real apologies and real forgiveness because let's face it, there's so many backhanded apologies and like how you go about it for like it's just not like there's so many people that say, well, I'm sorry, and then they turn around and do it again, and they constantly do something else. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, and
No.
it's not even that. Like it's also like how you say it.
If you do somebody wrong and they say, "Hey, that really upset me," or "I didn't appreciate that, please don't do that again," and that person says, "You're right. I absolutely did do that to you, and I'm sorry for that. And this was my reasoning behind it, and I know where you're coming from, and it won't happen again." That's an apology.
Yeah.
Manning up and owning what you did or what you said right then and there.
I have to agree.
Not just saying, "I'm sorry. It's fine."
Yeah. And it's like they don't even put like on why like they're sorry. Like what are you sorry for? What did you do that,
And I'm all about second chances, but there comes a point in time where you give somebody so many chances and you kind of have to
take a
cut
step back.
ties and
Yeah,
end the
cut ties. Yeah.
relationship.
Just completely do it. Yeah. So I mean that's mine.
Now, our friend group, we really don't run into those problems. I don't think any of us have had
No.
an instance where we've pissed somebody off that bad to where like, whoa, like what?
I mean
What are
the
you
stupid
saying?
like we've come across like the pettiness, like this like the stupid jokes or something, and like we've apologized, but nothing like
No,
that was ever so
I'm talking
severe. Like
yeah, I'm
super
talking like
severe.
major.
So
But
I
if
mean
something like that did happen,
that's how yeah.
we're all old enough to realize, hey, I actually really did say that, and what I said probably came out super wrong, and I didn't mean to say that or whatever.
Yeah.
But
And
for a lot of like younger people, I think that might be hard because,
they ain't used to that.
well,
They're
people
so
nowadays are just raised different. They're raised in a whole different, like the social media aspect. That's what
man, they
kids
were not
today's.
raised. So these kids nowadays don't have respect. They don't know what values are. They don't know what responsibilities are. They think that everything should be handed to them, and that is that. Let me just get butt hurt over the most stupid. No, you won't let me. No, go and do it yourself. Why do you have to have everything handed to you? Go and do it yourself. Like, that's my whole thing. Like, you should hear Zayden sometimes because I'm like, that's not funny, Mom. Yeah, it is funny. Well, I'm just go do it yourself. You've become big and ugly enough, and you are old enough to go and do this yourself. You don't need help. I can understand, like, if you need an extra hand to do something, okay. But if you, no, like, ain't no way. Mandy, I've lost trust with people. Nate and I helped out some people we thought were friends when they had nowhere to go after being with us for months. They just dipped and blocked us without paying us. Oh, that's not cool.
I mean, I'm all for helping friends and stuff,
Yeah, me too.
but there's just,
But it has
I
to
don't
be a
mind
certain.
giving
It has to be certain friends. Yeah, it has to be certain friends.
I don't mind giving somebody, $10 here or $20 there. You know, that's not gonna break me, and that's showing an act of kindness. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I actually just had one happen not too long ago. We had somebody at work start, and she came out of a bad relationship, and she was trying to get disability. Her mom just passed, and she doesn't drive, and we have a bus that comes and picks people up at night, and it's like $2 a night or something. And she said, I don't know how I'm going to get to work the next few nights or go home or whatever it was. I don't get my paycheck. I gave her $10 and she almost cried. And I said, no, just keep it. I understand things are tough. Like, stuff like that I can do. But certain friends, I wouldn't give over $100 to just any random person.
Yeah, me neither.
I would have to know them an extensive amount of years, like I do Sarah and Mandy, Nate.
We were actually just talking about Romeo. Like,
Yeah.
Romeo is one of our friends too. He's one of the younger ones. He's like he's a good kid. Um, and we've known him for, Zayden's 13 years. So before Zayden was even 1, and my son is 12 now. So this coming, you know, year going into like February, March is when I actually met Connor and Mandy, Nate, and Romeo. Uh like, he was the youngest one. Like, so he was a teen when we met him. He grew up with us, and we met him through Xbox. Like, we all met through Xbox and stuff like that. And we all just became friends. Like, we all just stayed friends. We didn't even have to be playing a game. We were just all on a party chat and stuff. But like, he grew up with us, and he didn't have much of things. There were times that, Connor's helped out, I've helped out. Like, it was just one of those things. Romeo has helped me out. Connor has helped me out. Like, it's a back and forth thing. Like, we've all done it.
Right.
So, I mean, there's just certain people that you just do it with. Other ones, you're like, no, sorry, I can't. I don't have like, whether you use an excuse or not, it's just one of those things. You know what I mean? It's just one of them.
Well, you figure Mandy and Nate were going through shit too. I mean,
yeah. Yeah.
Whether it's here emotionally or financially, I mean, we were still there.
Yeah, we were all there. Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
I mean, we've all experienced stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're all different backgrounds too, which is
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, we are. I mean, even Dyla and Randy and Daniel, like, were the best of friends. Like, and they're in real life, like for real. Like, I mean, Connor's not, he's still my real life best friend too. But like Connor and I have never hung out in real life. Neither has Mandy and Nate and I and Romeo. Like none of us. We all want to plan a trip and stuff like that together. But as the other three, like I I would give the shirt off my back for them. Like no problems, no issues because they're family to me.
And see, what's
But
crazy is, I can talk to them as well. And, I'm perfectly fine. Like, we're all
yeah,
cordial, we're all civil, there's no
and we're all different too.
she's
Like
my friend, not yours
yeah,
type of thing. It's all.
yeah. I mean, Dyla and Randy and Daniel, they all come from different backgrounds as well. Like so, I mean, it's just crazy. But that's where I feel like there's certain what was that one? Um Loyalty is rare and self-interest. Like that's where that comes into play for me. Like loyalty with them absolutely, but we still have things in common. Not everything, but you know what I mean? It's just I don't know.
But see, we all worked hard in the beginning, like when we were younger, to build a relationship.
Yeah. Cuz
And now that we're older, it's set in stone.
we were also raised different. That was such a different time
Yeah.
back then. Like that's why I said like these kids are not disciplined. My ass was smacked. My mouth was cracked. Like if I did something wrong, backtalk, whatever, I either got my mouth smacked, washed out with
Well,
soap, my butt smacked, like whatever. These kids have none of that.
and I think the main part is respecting your family, especially your parents.
Yeah, yeah, respecting the elders. That's where the other thing. Yeah, absolutely. All right, here's one. It's in another life is what this is called. In another life, we would blank. This can be funny, reflective, emotional, older sibling like energy sentences. In another life, we'd talk instead of assume type of deal. Like what would so in another life we would what, Connor?
Um, oh gosh, you're
Like
gonna
I'm
make
put
me
him on a
think.
spot.
I'd say in another life we would just live. And what I mean by that is, and I'm sure everyone else that's older can kind of back this up. We always went outside without fear, right?
Oh
So,
yeah, man. We were let loose for 8 hours and nobody knew where we were.
right. So, being by ourselves, getting down and dirty, like in a creek or, in the dirt,
It's a creek.
just using the land around you and not worrying about if there was a predator, in the neighborhood or a car zooming down the streets or getting kidnapped. Like we didn't have any of those fears. We just went
No.
outside, played with our friends, and had a good day.
Yeah,
But
I mean I
nowadays you go outside and you have to watch everything, the people around you, what you do. I mean, it's just totally different world than what it was back then. And it's hard to explain. And I know some people are probably like, what do you mean? You just had to be there. Just had to be there.
I want to say in another life we'd be naked mole rats. Like Rufus.
I mean that's true because you come in this world naked and you leave this world naked.
I don't care.
So
Rufus.
technically we are.
Yes. I agree. Oh, Mandy, I miss the old days too. Absolutely. Oh, reclaiming softness and values. Here is 4 things that you can do. So, action, like lifestyle advice, more or less, like living gently without being a doormat, setting boundaries without guilt, practicing honesty and empathy, romanticizing small kindness. I agree with all of them, but like, if you had to pick one, which value would you bring back this week? Act on it and not post it. Like,
Kindness.
how would you go about doing it? You said kindness. How?
Starting a movement. If people aren't kind to you, punching them in the face.
Instant
Or
sucker punch. Okay. Wow.
Or if people don't hold the door, or if you hold the door for somebody and they don't say thank you as they walk in, grab them by the shirt, pull them outside, and shut the door. I mean, that's what I would do.
Dang, you just. Dang. Man, I mean, feel free, anybody in the comments, please feel free. The 4 are living gently without being a doormat, setting boundaries without guilt, practicing honesty and empathy, and then romanticizing small kindness. I think I'm going to pick setting boundaries without guilt. And I did this with somebody because honestly, like, I was sick of being a doormat. I really was. I was sick of being a doormat. There's too many people that have used me as a doormat. I allowed it for so many years. But with that being said, I've had to set boundaries, and I didn't feel guilty about it because at the same time, like, look how dirty you did me, and then you want to get mad because I set boundaries, and it's your fault. Do you know what I mean?
You know, I was always told growing up that the only person that has your back in this life is yourself.
Yep, absolutely. I agree with that.
So
I agree with that. But, so out of all this, we're gonna wrap this up. What is your chaotic takeaway from this whole entire episode, Connor? Just one
chaotic takeaway.
Yeah, from this whole entire thing. Like, what is one takeaway line that you like? Just make it as chaotic as you want. Like, from all of this, what would you?
I don't know what Mandy just said. That's what my takeaway would be. I miss the old days. I miss being able to not have responsibilities. I miss when people would respect each other. You know, I miss being outside without a care in the world. That's what I miss.
Mine's gonna be soft hearts don't need to be hardened. They need better doors and not thicker walls. Because too many people, their hearts are really starting to harden, and I think that's where a lot of people are coming in to the fact of they're not showing kindness. They're just going to be rude and ignorant and cold as ice. She's as cold as ice. Anyway, sorry.
She's willing to sacrifice our love.
Oh my god. All right, anyway. But yeah, that's exactly how I feel on it. So, Mandy said, I feel like an old person telling the young kids to stay off my lawn. Are you in a rocker and throwing stones at them?
Yeah, she's got her cane banging it against the concrete.
But
I'll get you one day.
We're gonna wrap this up. We thank you for all joining and all coming in to watch, hang out with us, and so on and so forth. For this. With that being said, we will not be here and live next week, due to people traveling for the holidays that celebrate the holidays and so on and so forth. We will be taking a week break from that, and we will be back on December 3rd. December, we will get more into that when the time comes. But towards the end of December, we will be taking 2 weeks off because it falls into the holidays that people celebrate and everything else. So we won't be back from when we do our last live on the 17th. We won't be back until January 7th. And we will be then live every Wednesday at 7 like normal. But for
And
now...
listen, we love holiday photos.
Oh,
if you
yes,
guys have
funny
any photos
ones.
to share,
Videos.
food, the weather, yeah, videos. I mean,
Please,
I'm
send
all
them
about
in.
the holidays.
I mean, I'm not. I don't really celebrate them. But I love me some good, funny videos.
We might feature some on here. We might do like a little mini holiday segment.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with doing something like that for the week coming back from people's holidays and stuff like that. But with that being said, we all hope you have a good night. We will see you December 3rd, and we want you to have a safe travel, safe, wherever you're going, be safe.
Enjoy your family time.
Yes, enjoy lots of food, whatever you do and how you celebrate, enjoy it. But with that being said, good night and stay unplugged, my friends.
Bye, guys.